on? Here we are again in another action-packed video. I have the two beasts out here. I've done some comparison vids between trucks in the past, this versus that, but I've never done an X-Maxx versus the Arrma Kraton 8S. These are the two kings of the 1/5 scale electric bashers, in my opinion. Both are complete beasts. We're gonna send them off the ramp. We're gonna take them out to the beach. We're gonna throw the paddle tires on it, rip it up, and I'm gonna show you the handling characteristics and the durability between these two beasts, so you can decide which one you want for yourself, or both. So please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe to stay notified, because more action is coming like this. Let's get to it. I have a Spectrum 1100 kV firmer brushless motor, big old can. This thing's a beast. Running a 31 tooth Saga Customs racing pinion gear on the stock 47 tooth spur, the Hobbywing Xmaxx 5 ESC. That's set to a max 5 level punch. I'm running some stock Copperhead V2 Kraton tires, and everything else is stock. This is the EXB chassis, EXB platform. There are no M2C Racing parts on this thing. There's no aftermarket upgrades on this thing. This is a completely stock Kraton, just with the big motor in it. For the X-Maxx, I have a Dark Side Studios wrap on a stock X-Maxx body. Stock motor, stock gearing. The gearing is a 1754, 17 tooth pinion, 54 tooth spur. Hobbywing Max 6 ESC. Stock tires, stock shocks, stock everything. So as you can see, both trucks are equally paired. They're both in stock form. Let's get to it. Kraton. Okay, let's gear up the X-Maxx. It seemed a little slow and doggish on the stock gearing, so to make it fair, we're going to throw some upgrades on here. Check it out. So threw off the stock tires and put on some Copperhead 2s, D-boots. These tires are absolutely amazing on the X-Maxx, and I'm running the Bass wheel hubs here. Just amazing. If you've got these Bass wheel nuts, you don't need a washer. I threw in a 24 tooth Robinson Racing hardened steel pinion gear and a 46 tooth Hot Racing hardened steel spur gear. We've got dual racing 20 millimeter high speed fans on there. Next thing I did, RPM hub carriers in the rear with the RPM captured hinge pins. I've got Atomic RC aluminum anodized caster blocks holding the front RPM wheel hub carriers with the larger bearings and captured hinge pin on the bottom. I also did my center drive shaft mod. So if you don't know what that is, you take the center drive shaft out, you cut the thing in half or in two pieces, and you put the splines in between, and it creates a wobble effect. So when this chassis hits the ground really hard from super high jumps and flexes, the shaft can flex too. So this thing is going to be a beast. let's go see what it can do. Okay, so X-Maxx did an amazing job with the higher speed pinion. Kraton, I wasn't getting full speed sends earlier because I have massive ballooning on the front tire, so I went ahead and swapped out to the Proline Badlands on the front. Still running the Copperheads on the rear, and we're going to give it another go so we can get some bigger sends. the two trucks. Both are amazing vehicles. They perform and handle differently, but they both take a beating and they go huge. It's kind of a hard decision, you know, which truck actually did better, which one is the better basher, which one is more performance. Obviously, I would say performance-wise and big airs, going just completely massive, and speed, the Kraton's going to win all day. The X-Maxx still goes massive, when you gear the thing up, and performance is good, but it's mainly for bashing. It's better off rougher terrain, sand dunes, all that stuff. The X-Maxx excels in that area, whereas the Kraton, wider wheelbase, all that massive power, performance, it feels like you're driving a Formula One racing car, monster truck. This thing is there's nothing like a Kraton. The X-Maxx is just pure monster truck. At higher speeds, it doesn't handle as well. Obviously, the shorter wheelbase and the taller suspension make that happen. But both trucks are amazing. I love them. And I want to know what you think in the comments down below. Which truck do you like the best? Which is the beast? Is it the Kraton or is it the X-Maxx? I obviously own both. If you can afford to, it's the best thing ever. Thank you for watching. Please check us out for the next video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.